got friends and they all depend on me. Got a bitch that's so icy and the shit she want ain't free. Got a plug, buku drugs, but the shit come with a fee. It's a forest with the trees, buku snow, we can ski. TAC, you can vape, and I got it out of crate. And the edibles incredible, bitch I'm selling plates. The diamonds water fish, bitch check out my wrist.
Multiple universes is real. If switching realities is real, I did it. I switched to a reality to where I got out of jail without having to tell or without having to go to court. You see what I'm saying? And got my fucking life back. If that shit is real, then I fucking did it. If that shit is not normal. But I got lucky enough and that shit happened to me, man. And I'm not finna just be out here just, yeah, it's whatever it's, yeah, I'm back thugging like shit, no. Hell no. That shit cool when you got a tinge of hope in your head that you might get away with this shit. It's cool if you don't, but just with that little bit of hope, the chance that you might get away with it, you brave enough to roll the dice. Like shit, no. I done cried, I done rolled them bitches already, my boy, and I hit the jackpot with that shit. I know not to put the money back on the table. Right. For real, I know not to double them bitches. I know not. And that's what the fuck happened to me, man. Health and fitness is just a byproduct of me just trying to, you know, live a better life, and the shit just fell into my lap like that. You can call it divine intervention.
Bitch ass niggas talking about they some real ass niggas, but them niggas really pussy than a motherfucker. Talking about the city, never fucking with the home team. On guard locked up, I ain't hear nothing from them. Sit back and watch all your views when you dropping they bitch ass. No years since I heard from you, I never heard of you still. I'ma hold this bitch down like 10 toes. Gunplay or knuckles, I throw from the shoulders. I told you I'm colder, the door's been open. My flow done got deadly, I'm closer to ghosts. My little nigga Nolan say coaching the whole shit. I know I'm ferocious, my flow has been stolen by whole ass.
Find interest in shit. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't really give too much of a thought in it or notice like, wait a minute, when did I become interested in bell-bottom jeans? When did I start being interested in this artist? You know, people don't ask those questions. They just consume and enjoy. You feel what I mean? But people who, you know, suppliers and you know, they try to supply that demand, they have to think, you know, the psychology of the consumer, you, me, us. They analyze us off the data that we provide them with when we give them the okay to monitor our activity across all devices. Yeah, they seeing everything we interested in, how much we interested in, and when we show interest. That way, when they put their marketing schemes together, they know just the right timing, just the right product, and just the right person to market that shit to. Because you done told on yourself. You see what I'm saying? Oh, no, that's the same movie. It's just, you know, some of us sitting, you know, in front of the silver screen and some of us, you know, behind it. Now, I ain't on no steroids yet. Not yet. I'm anxious, though. Not nothing crazy, not like, you know, some this, that, and this. Like, nah, I'm starting off with a TRT dose. That's it. And to be honest with you, I'm more looking forward to how it's gonna make me feel, you know, than how it's gonna make me look. I don't even want to give no thought to all the other shit people be taking, man. Like, shouldn't know. MK677, I done heard about it on TikTok and shit. I done seen some reviews about it, and that's a step above where my focus need to be at. Just from what I've seen off TikTok, you have to have some type of testosterone base before you run anything else. So I'm just on the base level. I'm just trying to see what, you know, how much this foundation gonna cost. You know, how many cubic square feet we need to lay out. You know, that's where I'm at with it. Like I say though, stay tuned in, man. I'm gonna bring y'all along with that whole process. And not just show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing and my philosophy, why, and it's for me. You see what I'm saying? And I hope that shit help, you know, at least with the way y'all perceive that part of health and fitness. To be honest with you, I really don't give a fuck what you think or feel. I just, you know, people have questions and it is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's in here, on here, man. Like the live, follow the host. That's all it is. Go. He asked for what? And you gave him what instead? Ah, shit. Ah, man, nah, I walk. My cardio is low intense, steady state. Treadmill on like 8, 10 if I'm feeling, you know, like, yeah. And I put the speed on 3.5. 30 minutes, 6 days out the week, and that's only for contest prep. When I come out of contest prep, I might do 15 minutes a day. I might. And that's probably like 4 days out the week. This is up to my coach. That's what I would do. But I'm gonna see what the coach say. Just due to the fact that you can't really too much self-diagnose. You can rep all my Olympic lifts. I don't do no Olympic lifting. You're a bad man if you could do Olympic lifts for reps, though. Been working out for a minute, about 17, 18 years. 2 years consistent, though. What you see right now come from 2 years of consistency. And the reason you keep that in mind, like some of this is, you know, growth from being, you know, deconditioned for a few years. Then when you start back working out, you know, muscle memory, all that shit take effect, kind of like newbie games. Miss Mother, you silly. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm still making music, but I'm trying to do something else as far as like with entertainment. Like I don't want to miss the boat. You know, I see a lot of people doing podcasts, you know, different forms of entertainment. You know, I want to be a part of that too. It seems to me that YouTube views, streaming views and shit, you know, like that is more profitable than making music. And I don't know if you guys know that, but from a business end and creating music, there's a lot of moving parts involved just to put out one song. You have artists, producers. There can be multiple people just in that alone. You have the engineers, the people that press the start and go button. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You have record labels, the managers. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You see what I'm at? You have distribution companies. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? It's so much shit before you can push the release button. But as far as like content through social media and YouTube and shit like that, you just press upload and you there. You know, from the creator to the consumer. Shout out to everybody that's in here, on here, man. Y'all like to live, follow the host, man. We got 1.1K in that thing. Yeah, we doing big things this morning. Clearly. Now, I don't recommend TRT. I do recommend, if there's something that's on your radar, like it's of question, I'm assuming that it might be for health purposes. The best thing I could say to you, bro, is for any recommendations when it comes down to the endocrine system is to seek a professional. I'm not a professional with that. I'm just a fitness guy. You see what I'm saying? I don't really think too many professionals. I could be wrong. I don't think too many. I've seen some, but not too many that you'll find on TikTok on social media. You're going to have to Google search that or some shit like, yeah, man, go the right way. Yeah. You got to treat that shit like your life depends on it, because it do. What up, Kim? Good morning to everybody who grand rising and all that type shit. Hope you got your caffeine, Rain, Bangs, and Starbucks. What up, Tool, at one time? Supplement suggestion? Some would say it's irrelevant, but zinc, men's multivitamins, omega-3 fish oil, magnesium, maybe, vitamin D3, and of course, creatine and protein. What up, Ricardo Williamson, 880? What it do, man? From Baton Rouge, bro. Appreciate that. I'm 4'2". What? Well, how tall you is when you stand up? What's really going on? Let's wait a minute. You 6'2"? Wait a minute. You shouldn't be down at the beginning with at that height. You should know. Stand up. Stand up. Shout out to everybody that's in here, on here, man. I appreciate y'all joining in, bro. I'm natty for the time being. Yeah, I'm natty and almost not. There's natty ... incoming text. Shit, yeah. Watch me transition. Yeah. I'm from Louisiana. What up, Danny Ortiz? How you get your chest so chesty? Lately, I've been doing cable rolls, whatever you seeing right now. This is not a good chest, in my opinion. I need to bring the upper part up some. As you can see, like this part of my deltoid, it just comes out of, nowhere. So I need to fill this in the way it kind of, do that type thing. Yeah, you gotta go grocery shopping today, man. What makes you want to stop being at it? Or aside from competing, like aside from that, just for health reasons, man, like when you start reaching a certain age, like your mind start to switch, like you start being concerned about different shit. You start to wonder, like, wait a minute, I did have a full head of hair 10 years ago. How long was 10 years ago? Well, shit, I still was slightly old nigga 10 years ago. Wait a minute, I'm getting old. Like, and that's when you go down the fucking rabbit hole, man. So men's natural testosterone starts to decrease after the age of 30. I'm finna be 39. So that mean that mean, man, I've been past that limit, man, about getting my shit looked at. I haven't been feeling no type of, lack of motivation, no shit like that. But who's to say that I haven't, though? Like, of course, I'm like, oh, shit, my hormones fell off. Like, I wouldn't think that shit. I might just like, man, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing nothing today. See, that type of shit might have been going on. You see what I mean? And now that's why I'm, the question is there. You feel what I mean? Now, when it comes down to competing, it do play a part, and it works hand in hand for me. I'm already kind of big. I compete in men's physique, not classic physique. It's a difference. And bodybuilder, it's not like, let's see how big you can get and who's the biggest. It's not about that. You have different divisions within the sport of bodybuilding. Some divisions call for you to be what you would call a mass monster, somebody who's just as big as humanly possible and highly defined. You have a 212 division, you have a classic physique division, and you have a men's physique division. In the men's physique division, on the pro level, they implement a weight and height cap. I don't want to go over my height, and well, I can't go over my height. I don't want to go over my weight cap. And I might be a hyper responder to a PED. Like, look at me naturally. You see what I'm saying? So a TRT dose might put me right at my weight cap or give me all the tools that I need for the max out my weight cap. You see what I'm saying? So the doses that I would need for health purposes is the doses that I would need for the progress in the sport that I compete in. So it works hand in hand, You have to train your arms. You have to train them properly. Most people think that you have to train your arms heavy. Like, you don't have to train. You shouldn't train your arms heavy. Your arms will handle a heavy load when you're doing your compound movements, like your bench press, your overhead press, your pull-ups, your bent over rows, seated rows, or seated or fucking lat pull down machines. When you training your back and your chest, your triceps and your biceps is gonna be involved in moving a heavy amount of weight, more than what you would be moving if you was to single them out by doing bicep curls and triceps extensions. Which brings me, on days that you're not doing your pushing and your pulling, I would advise to throw in an arm day or arm routine throughout the week, just to increase the frequency on the bicep with low weight, high repetition. And weight is relative. That don't mean pick up on 15 pounds because you think that 15 pounds is light. Nah. Whatever weight that you can feel yourself doing 25 reps with rep 20 being all per hill, that's lightweight for you. You want to perform like 20 to 25 reps with a low amount of rest period in between sets, like 30, 45 seconds, and repeat. Do you 2 different variations for the biceps, maybe like a standard bicep curl and maybe a preacher curl or a hammer curl. I prefer to do a bicep curl with the dumbbells and with a straight bar. And for your triceps, you do, tricep tricep push downs, triceps extensions. I like skull crushers and 3 different ranges of motion, planes of motion that keep me from having to do the cable shit. Yeah. As simple as that. Me and my heathens, we been creeping where your ass is. Yeah, he hop in like PK, where your mask is. I'm like, be cool, cause me and this nigga here went past it. Yeah, I'm about to put his ass where the grass is.